Alright, give me a moment. God, for some reason I'm getting bad signal on my phone. That's weird. I'm in the city. Like, you would think I would be getting bad signal, back where I normally live. In the middle of freaking nowhere in the mountains, but no, I'm getting bad signal in the second biggest city of my country. Anyway, hello everyone. Strikey boy, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
Yes. Are you ready for your intro?
My body is ready.
Is it though?
I think it's as ready as it's going to be.
Yes. So with Striker, we have a very interesting position here of. Well, long story short, he is actually starting as a fully evolved fucking Aggron.
I am dummy thick.
Yeah, he is the thickest. He is the thick boy.
I am Daddy Thickums.
Yes.
I am never going to say that again.
You are going to say that again.
Shh. No, Kevin, shut up.
Anyway. Striker.
Yes.
Tell us something about your character.
Well, he doesn't come from our world. He's not me. He comes from the Pokemon universe, the standard timeline. He was a researcher for DevCorp before all this, and he was researching the natural habitat of Tyranitar at the time when he got attacked by a wild one, and his Aggron defended him. Something happened, and he passed out while they were fighting, and the next thing he knows, he wakes up as a kind of green armored-plated Aggron. Plating is resemblant of a Tyranitar.
Yeah, we sadly don't have a model for that because,
That's a little weird.
yeah, I honestly don't know how I would even model that. I would have to open up Maya and do something with that. I have no idea how to do that these days.
It's fine.
But yeah. Striker.
Yes.
What
I
is
mean,
the...
you could always use the shiny version because that's closer in color.
But yeah, my friend.
Yes.
You're about to venture into the world of a mystery dungeon. A world in which humans are not common. A world where Pokemon have evolved without, for the most part, without the hand of a human. It is a world in which you will make friends, and you will also make enemies. It is a world that is wonderful and adventurous, but also dangerous and deadly.
Good thing I've got some thick plating.
Indeed. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Alright. So, Striker.
Yes.
Your character... The last thing he remembers is being in a fight. Your Aggron is fighting an opponent Tyranitar that showed up essentially out of nowhere. And they were in a scuffle. Now, eventually this Tyranitar, being mostly defeated by Aggron, basically goes for like a Hail Mary thing and just rams into Aggron. Now, you're pretty sure Aggron can handle it, but it was so powerful that it essentially pushed Aggron backwards, accidentally impacting you.
Oof.
Now, you can probably imagine that getting impacted by both Aggron's and Tyranitar's weight is probably enough to knock your average human out.
Yeah.
It was really...
If Tyranitar is anywhere near as heavy as Aggron, then, okay, it's only about half as heavy, but that's still over, 1,000 pounds.
Well, the point is that it was rather, the last thing you remember is the feeling of a lot of pressure on your body and the back of your Aggron.
So it was rather smashing, you say?
Oh my fucking god, Aries.
For your info there, I double checked. That'd be around 560 kilograms.
Yeah, that's half a ton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scary. That might as well be a tank running you over.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a good possibility that in the real world you just got killed.
Got squished.
But yeah. The very next thing that you remember is the feeling of your head hurting, and you have a very strange feeling in your neck. Everything is dark, but you can feel a strange softness underneath you.
Well, I mean, check to see why my neck hurts.
When you reach for your neck, you realize that there's something embedded in your neck. It seems to be round shape.
Is it possible to get it out?
As you try, it doesn't work. You reach around it. You do everything you can. You cannot pull it out.
Huh. I mean, that could be, plating from Aggron stuck in my neck, which would, I guess, pulling that out would probably kill me if I did that. So let's leave that there for now, and see if we can stumble around and find some light. Must have fallen into a cave or something.
Well,
Mount Chamber
eventually.
is full of caves.
So eventually, your eyes actually get used to where you are, and looking around, you find yourself in a cave. But you do have what appears to be a bed underneath you, or as one would call a bed, as considering it is mostly filled with twigs and moss and old leaves and hay. You also find around the cave all kinds of very obviously quickly put together tables or moved in tables that have things on them. Things of herbal nature.
Well, someone went through all the effort to make sure that I was, taken care of. So I might as well see if maybe they also brought my things along. So I probably look to see if my research bag is anywhere nearby.
There is no research bag. But
Huh.
I assume you reached out for it, right?
Yeah, I reached out.
You notice that your arm looks very different. And you also notice that you're kinda much bigger than you were before.
Is there any sort of mirror or reflective surface in here?
Uh, Looking around in probably slight panic, you do notice that there's like a little pool of water as from the ceiling you can see some water dripping onto the floor.
Well, that would give me a better perspective on me on what's going on and what exactly is lodged in my neck as well.
Well, when you look in the water, you've turned yourself into a Pokemon.
Panic, momentary panic, looking around to see where this vicious hybrid Pokemon is.
Well, after a little bit of, panicking and such, it does mimic every move you make, and you're pretty sure you're alone in this cave.
Probably my last action is to just kind of touch the pool of water with my now clawed hand and go, okay, this is a hallucination, dream, or a pre-death vision. Oh boy. And I'm just kind of taking breaths as I start pacing, trying to go through. As I was like, let's break this down. Um, if I'm not dead, that means I'm a Pokemon. Which, if I am a Pokemon now, that could be one huge leap for research. But if this is just some sort of hallucination or dream, well, at least I'll have a story to write down in my memoirs. Let's just not think about the fact that this could be a pre-death hallucination and push that out of my mind. Yeah, yeah. I guess I'll look around to see if there's a door.
There is no door, but you can definitely find an entrance on the other side of the cave.
Well, I guess I'll head towards there because I can at least get answers that way.
So, you actually managed to get up without much of an issue. It is strange, but it appears that this body probably knows what to do better than you would normally know, because you are not in a human body anymore.
My initial thoughts as I was stumbling around was trying to compensate for my weight instinctually, even though I have a tail that's supposed to be doing that anyhow.
Yep. And as you get up, you can actually see some kind of very small hedgehog-looking Pokemon entering the cave, carrying a very small basket full of green things.
Well, Pokemon can communicate with one another, so if I'm a Pokemon now, I'm sure that they'll understand me if I just try talking to them. So I will put up a claw and try to wave as friendly as I can, say, hello? Were you the one that saved me?
The hedgehog Pokemon freezes, noticing that you are actually awake.
I try to give my most award-winning smile, which probably comes off as some sort of ferocious, snarl.
After a few moments, the hedgehog Pokemon takes a deep breath and says, hi.
Hi.
You're not going to eat us, right?
No?
Whew, alright. So, I'm glad you are awake. We actually didn't know what was wrong with you.
Um, the last thing I remember, my companion, another Aggron, was fighting a Tyranitar, and they knocked into me, and that's the last thing I remember.
By the way, this is the Pokemon in front of you.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's adorable.
so small.
It's so tiny.
It's smaller than the Eevee.
You know what? Just so that I'm not like looking down from on high, I probably get on all fours just so that we're more eye level.
So, we found you at Sky Peak, and, we got you down and did our best to treat you.
I appreciate that. Um, you said Sky Peak.
The Shaman nods. Yes.
Huh. I don't know how I got there because I was in uh Mount Silver when I last was awake.
Well, you were not all the way up there anyway. You were like, you were at checkpoint station 4. Well,
Well,
if close to it anyway. That's how we actually got you down. We used the dribbling.
hmm. You wouldn't happen to know where Mount Silver is, would you?
The shaman tilts his head and says, no, never heard of that place.
Huh. I guess that I'll figure out if where that is in comparison, but I should probably get my bearings. I'm so thankful that you helped me out. If there's anything I can do to help you out, let me know.
Um, well, not really for us. Maybe Ampharos that help us get you down.
Yeah, if there's anything I can do to help, let me do so.
Are you sure you're okay? We
Uh,
You were not moving, and you were not even breathing when we got you down.
my head hurts a lot, and I've got this thing in my throat, but otherwise I'm alright, it seems.
Yeah, we found this weird red thing in your neck.
Yeah, I can't get it out either, so I'm just going to assume that it's supposed to be there.
Well, I wouldn't know, sorry. Ampharos said it's magical, and we are not very magic. Well, we are magical, but not that magical. It's complicated.
Magic. And I just have like this fascinating look. So if only I had my journals.
Anyway, you got
Was
a.
there any bags or anything around me when you found me?
No.
Hmm.
We literally
Guess I
just
would just
found.
have to ask.
we just found you like 5 minutes away from the checkpoint. Were you trying to climb the mountain, by the way?
I don't know.
Because there's really nothing at the top of the mountain. There's just grassy areas that we use.
Like I said, I don't even know where this mountain is. I was somewhere entirely different.
Really?
I'm guessing maybe a teleport got used, but I don't know who would have dropped me off in some random mountain.
Oh, I don't know. So you don't know where you are?
I shake my head.
Oh, well, that's a little awkward.
I think I'm a long way from home.
Um, well, I guess I'm gonna be the first one to say hello to you and welcome to Shaman Town.
Well, it is very nice to be here. You are a very wonderful host.
All right. Is there anything you need? We honestly don't even know what you eat. We've never met a
Uh,
Pokemon like you.
I'm sure I'll be just fine with berries.
Oh, we have those.
Actually, this is something my character would legitimately know. What is the regular? What kind of diet would an Aggron have?
I actually checked it. Agrons are omnivores,
Ah,
though
so
more on the side of predation.
yes, yes. I can kind of eat anything, so
Oh,
I'm not exactly a picky eater.
all right. In that case, if you can move and you're feeling all right, you should probably like leave because normally we would have you in one of the healing huts. It's just
I'm a little big for that.
yes, the huts are not exactly your size. Like you are like bigger than several huts on top of each other.
But it just does. That's understandable. I wouldn't want you to, ruin your buildings just for me.
Yeah, it takes a long time for them to grow after all.
Well, is there somewhere I could stay, or I don't have
Um,
any sort of
I mean,
money on me either.
for now you can keep this place if you want to. Nobody was using it.
It would be nice to have somewhere to lay my head down when I get tired.
Um, you know what? Follow me into the town. I will, I will see if we can get you something to eat.
Ah, thank you.
All right, follow me.
Yep, and I'll probably get back up on my hind legs and follow along.
The funny thing about Shaimin is that so in Pathfinder, they would have like 10 feet of movement.
Oof.
And I would assume because of your size, a single step would be like 30 or 40, or maybe even more.
Maybe I'm also a lot heavier.
Yeah, so like,
I probably still move relatively slowly, similar like a dwarf. I have a higher speed, but it's kind of set.
yeah, so all I'm trying to say is that Shaman's are kind of on the slow side.
Um, would it be? Would you like it if maybe I held you on my paw or on my shoulder, and you could point me in the direction?
Um, is this not a trick and you're actually trying to get me to get eaten? There was a fox-type Pokemon that once tried that on us.
I take one of my metal claws and I'm actually going to scratch into my plating a little cross or X to say, I promise that on my word that I will not do any sort of thing to harm you or anyone here.
Okay.
I offer my claw for him to jump into.
Very carefully, very rarely does that.
And then I just shift him to sit on my shoulder plate.
Alright.
And see, this way, even if you think I'm going to be dangerous, you can easily escape and I can't even reach you.
I mean, we are pretty good at hiding. But yeah, he just points at the entrance.
Yep, and I'll just and I'll go at whatever is a regular pace for an Aggron.
Alright. So you make your way to the cave's entrance, and the first thing you see is that it is actually dark right now. You are very certain that it is night.
Good thing Aggron, the line, is a nocturnal and dark-dwelling species.
Yep. You know, when you look forward, you can actually see a massive mountain, so massive that it actually goes beyond the clouds. And you can see several flags on several points along the mountain's path. And around the mountain at the very bottom of it, you can see a town made out of many huts that look like they've, well, for lack of better words, grown, as they are made out of plants and flowers and that sort of thing.
I'm guessing this way?
Yes.
Alright, and I will just make my way, trying to be careful about where I step.
Yep. As you are going around, you can definitely feel like you are being watched.
You know, I am not surprised.
But yeah.
I'm not gonna try and look out for anyone who might be watching me, because I'm honestly expecting everyone to be looking at me.
Yeah. When you make your way into the town, well, there's a lot of lights, usually lanterns. Strange lanterns that are floating without having any string or wood or anything attached to them, by the way. You can also see that, you know, there's windmills further down the mountain.
How do you get the lanterns to float?
Oh, it's our magic.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Most Pokemon do not understand our magic. We barely understand it ourselves.
Well, maybe I could help you guys figure it out, because I find that fascinating.
So, change music.
I guess you could say I'm a bit of a curious sort when it comes to learning about the world.
Well, that's good. We get those quite often. But yeah, he actually points at one of the bigger huts. And when you reach there, you realize that you cannot... when I say bigger hut, it is not a hut that you can enter.
I will crouch down, says, I don't think I can go in, but if you wanna...
Yep.
You need to tell about me, and I offer to help him get down.
Yep, he just like, very carefully, like, hops down. Alright, I'll be right back.
I'll just sit right here and wait, and I'll sit next to the hut, watching people.
Yeah, by the way, you can actually see that inside the hut there's several other Shymen, and close-ish is another Shyman that looks different.
Oh?
Yes. Like, very close by, you would see that there is a Shyman that is giving you essentially the stink eye.
I will give a friendly wave.
Yeah, that Shyman, by the way, looks like... Oh god. So many things here. You know, I'm just gonna highlight you, baby. There we go. That one looks like this.
The Skyform.
Yes. And for some reason, it's like something inside you is telling you that while the other Shymen would be absolutely no problem for you to beat up, this one would probably have no problem to beat up you.
Yep. I just give the friendliest, which incidentally is probably the most aggressive smile I have, and wave, at them.
They do not wave back.
I have not figured out that my friendly smile is an aggressive smile yet.
It is completely alright. But yeah, eventually Shymen, together with two other Shymen, by the way, they actually return, and they are carrying what appears to be, well, food. So, their food is definitely more of the apple and berry kind.
You know, any port in a storm, they might look like tasty little veggie snacks, but I'm not going to eat the Shyman. I'm going to eat the food that they offer me.
Yep. The Shyman from before, you know, just puts down a little basket and says, "Alright, here we go."
Thank you very much.
So,
Oh gosh, I'm gonna guess I have to eat this whole basket for me to at least feel full.
yes.
Food's gonna be a problem for me.
As we are eating, one of the Shymins just, looks at the other and says, could you please send for Ampharos? Yep. And it would basically just go grab whoever this Ampharos is.
I probably just pop fruit after fruit into my mouth and nom.
So, what do you remember?
Mm.
Like, at all?
Exploring with my partner Aggron,
Um,
and not much after that.
wait, you are Aggron that travels with Aggron?
But another Aggron. We were companions.
Yeah, what I said.
We were friends since we were Aggron. Or not Aggron, Aaron's.
Oh, are you from like a guild?
No, we didn't have any guilds where we came from. I was a researcher.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be something that Ampharos is gonna be better to talk to you about because he's a rescue ranger.
Huh. We had some rangers back where I came from, although we didn't call them rescue rangers.
Really? I thought the rescue rangers are always called rescue rangers.
Well, it might be a different type of ranger, I guess.
But yeah, eventually, you will see that previous Shaman being followed by a big yellow kangaroo.
Ah, yes, the dragon sheep.
The dragon sheep, who's also very much a kangaroo.
Yet, the Ampharos and their whole line is just super weird.
Yes, but then again, it's not the only line that's weird.
You're not wrong.
But yeah, Shaman, just delivers Ampharos. They just exchange a couple words, and Ampharos walks up to you and says, "Hello there.
Hello.
I see that you have entered the town."
Yes, the shaman here was very kind to, help me out. Very nice individual.
All right. So I was told that you seem to not have your memory.
Last thing I remember was a fight with me and my partner against the Tyranitar.
Well, that does seem like something that could happen on Sky Peak Mountain.
We were in a place called Mount Silver.
Strange. I never heard of that place.
I've never heard of Sky Mountain. I mean, I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna guess this area does not look anything like any geography I'm familiar with.
Yeah, no. Hell, it doesn't even look like a place. Like, nowhere in the normal, Pokemon world would a place like this exist.
I'll be honest, I don't even know how far away from home I might be, or where home is.
Alright, so... Well, first I should probably introduce myself. Hello, I'm Ampharos. And he extends his, hand thing to you.
I will accept it and shake. I'm Aggron, but I also, because there were a couple, there was two of us originally, I also go by Petre.
Alright. Oh. Well, now I know what guild you are probably from.
Oh?
Yes. Not too far away from here is a place called Kapim Town, and last time I heard it had a guild in it. And in this guild, when you enter it, you leave your name behind and you call yourself a different name.
I mean, I don't remember ever joining a guild.
Well, I would assume that it has something to do with, and he just points at his own neck.
And I go, this thing here?
He knows.
Yeah, I don't know where this came from either. I didn't have it before.
I can sense that it is magical.
What I wouldn't give to have my research papers again.
You a researcher?
Yes, I like to learn about other types of rock Pokemon.
Oh. I know a couple Pokemon back in Treasure Town where you could say that they are researchers.
Huh. I guess I'll have to try and see if I can find them if I ever make my way to Treasure Town.
Well, it is approximately 2 weeks away from here, so it would be kind of dangerous to go all the way there.
Well, I mean, if you haven't heard of Mount Silver, I'm guessing my home is much farther, so I should probably be expecting a long travel.
Oh, it is kind of strange, because I'm actually from the continent of Sand, which is on the other side of the planet.
Hmm.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm well traveled.
Have you ever heard of a place called Hoenn?
No.
Because that's my homeland.
Very
Guess I
strange.
shouldn't be too terribly surprised as I look down at my claws and kind of flex them.
Well, I'm not going to say that you are confused. Well, maybe there are places I've never been to. The world is a mysterious place, after all.
Yeah, that's what drove me to go and learn more about it.
Ampharos then looks at the strange looking Shaman and just says, "It's alright, I don't think he's going to hurt you." Shaman just like gives him like the weird look, and Ampharos just says, "I will take the responsibility if he does." Shaman just nods and flies away.
Guessing he's the protector here.
Yes, he's the chieftain.
Well, I'm glad that he was willing to not kick me out.
Yes, he's very distrustful of strangers because of a certain event that happened a long time ago.
Can I ask what it is so I don't step into any unpleasant conversations?
It's kind of a long story, but long story short, there was a situation with a Pokemon named Darkrai.
I think I've heard of some stories about that.
And long story short, it ended up with an accidental fight between Treasure Town's guild and a shaman in this town. For that reason, shaman are rather, well, distrustful of strangers.
Well, then I will consider myself lucky that you were willing to take care of me, and I'll kind of bow to the shaman again.
Just like smile and just look around. You can tell that these shaman are very
Young?
not young as much as innocent.
Naive.
Yeah.
These adorable things. Well, you said there was a guild that might be able to give me some direction or answer.
Yes, though Capin Town is about a week away from here. And considering you do not know your way around, that would probably be very dangerous. And I cannot exactly leave here to lead you there because, well, I have my duties here. I'm the only rescue ranger in the area.
Well, perhaps you could use some extra claws around to help out. I need to repay you all for your kindness.
Nah, there's no repayment necessary.
It's more for me to feel right about if I can help you out.
Well, if you wanna really do something like that, then I would recommend leaving this place, actually.
Well, if that's what I can do to help you guys out, then point me in a direction and I will head out.
Well, I don't mean like we are trying to kick you out or anything. What I mean by that is you are in a very strange situation, and that thing in your neck cannot be anything good.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about.
Now, like I said, I am sadly not very knowledgeable of this, just slightly more than the shaman in this area. I could point you to two individuals that could help you. One is, well, it is a very wise psychic Pokemon who lives on a mountain not too far away from here. Another is a shady individual who is very knowledgeable of ancient artifacts.
Do you trust one over the other?
Well, I personally don't trust either, but well, both of them probably could help you out.
Well, I mean, I could try going to whichever one's closer and checking them out first, then things don't pan out and go to the other.
Yes, not to mention, you cannot really go to the one that's closer because they're both about the same far away, you know.
I'm guessing in
Mono.
different directions, though.
Yes, they are not in the same direction, sadly. That would make things a little too easy. He says, scratching the back of his head.
Yeah, that's alright.
Anyway, so... I assume you cannot really see it properly because it is kinda dark, but that way, he points in a direction. That way is a mountain. It's not as big as this mountain, but it is still a mountain. And at the very top of that mountain, you can find this wise Pokemon. The mountain is called Mount Horn.
Well, I guess that's a good place to get started.
Yes. And if you go that way, he points in a different direction. If you go south of here, you will eventually end up in a place that is called the Oblivion Forest. And inside the forest, you will find a very shady Pokemon who dwells there, who deals in information brokering.
That's one direction I could go.
Indeed. Now, you could go all the way to cap him, but I'm not sure you would be able to handle that, considering you do not know your way around. And I cannot exactly point to cap him, as that is rather far away.
Well... I mean, I don't have any headway myself, so I guess one direction's as good as another.
Well, so it's up to you to pick and choose, I guess.
Guess I'll start heading towards that the wise one.
Alright, then you're gonna be going to Mount Horn. It's actually where I come from. I was born there as a Marine.
Oh.
Yeah, it's my home. Well, used to be my home, I guess.
Well, I'll let people know that you sent me that way.
I mean, they're around us. They hear us. I have nothing to hide from these people. They're wonderful people.
Very much.
Anyway, it is kind of late, so I'm gonna go finish my nap.
Alright, well, I'm a bit of more of a nocturnal thing, so I think I'll start headed that way and
Are you sure?
get a start off. Well, I mean, I just woke up, so I don't know if going back to sleep is, the best use of my time.
Good point. Well, in that case, I'm gonna see you part of the way then.
Well, thank you.
Alright. Well, thank you, Shyman, for, taking care of him, and, yeah, he's gonna be on his way now. Okay. Mr. Aggron?
Yes, little Shyman?
You can always come back if you want to.
Oh, thank you. If I find my way here, I'll stop by and say hello, alright?
Alright.
And I just kind of give a little claw wave, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Alright.
And Ampharos just moves forward and looks at you expectantly.
And I just nod and approach to follow.
Alright. And he just starts going.
We be going.
Yep. By the way, even though the Shyman from before did agree that you are okay, you are pretty sure that you just saw him on one of the trees looking at you.
Oh yeah, I would expect nothing less from their protector.
But yeah, you start making your way away from the town.
Also, hi, Mono.
Mono?
Mono joined the chat.
Mono, speak.
I whispered hi earlier, but he did not reply.
It's horrible. Beat him up. Hey, Mono.
Hey, join the table.
Wow.
I'll just listen.
All right. So-
But you could build your character.
All right. So Ampharos leads you, a little way down the mountain. You actually have just found out that like this was not even down the mountain. This was like little bit up the mountain where they built their town.
Just upper part of the summit, or not summit, below the summit.
Yeah. But yeah, Ampharos then points at a mountain that you can finally see properly with your darkness vision.
Mm-hmm.
And he just says, alright, it's over there. It shouldn't be too dangerous. I mean, even Marip like me could be there when I was young.
And I want to think that I'm a fairly tough Aggron.
I mean, I've never met an Aggron that's not.
Well, thank you for everything.
Yep. Well, by the way, I recommend not going around and telling people where this town is.
I'll scratch my head and kind of look left or right, like, what town? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Exactly. Well, it seems like the shaman trusts you, and I don't think you are dangerous. Let's just say that this is a kind of like a hidden away community.
I get the feeling that I might attract dangerous elements, so it's best not to talk about this little place.
Yes, I'm glad we understand each other.
No problem. I wouldn't want any of my new little friends to be hurt.
Alright, well, I wish you luck, and if you get hurt on the way, you can always come back, and I'm pretty sure the shaman will do their best to heal you.
Well, I'll hope, I'll try my hardest not to get hurt.
Alright. Well,
Hi.
On behalf of the Rescue Ranger Association, I bid ye farewell.
Thank you very much. And I'll just move forward and keep going.
Yep, Ampharos just like waves as you leave. You can see that there's a lot of shaman, who are just like around him, and they're all like waving with the tiny little feetsies.
Little feetsies. It's adorable.
Yeah, you're kind of getting a feeling that they don't see other Pokemon very often.
Especially not big scary ones.
Yes. But yeah, you venture onto the mountain.
To the mountain I go!
Woo! Alright. So, Aggron,
Rawr!
you make your way to the mountain. The path to the mountain is not actually very dangerous. You are definitely getting a feeling that this area is much safer than, well, probably even your average area in Pokemon World.
Being a rock researcher, I tend to go to dangerous places, so I'm used to that.
Yeah, and, like I said, this place is weirdly safe, with like... One, it's night, so a lot of Pokemon are not there. Yeah, like, you only see like a occasional Murkrow and Hoothoot. And you are pretty sure that they would never pick a fight with you. That would be silly.
Yes. And now I'm not exactly trying to hide myself, because, well, a big Aggron's kind of hard to hide.
Yeah, you are kind of huge. But yeah.
So I'm just kind of tromping towards the mountain.
Yeah, it almost feels like the mountain is like walking away from you. Like it's big, so it looks close, even though it's not close.
Yeah, the closer I get to it, it gets bigger, but it still feels like it's far away.
Yes, but eventually, in a couple hours, you would make it.
Ah. I'm at the foot of the mountain, ready for the ascent.
Yep. Do you wish to begin ascending?
I will begin the ascent.
So you can see that there is no obvious way to go onto the mountain, except for a weirdly inviting cave. And the cave has a sign attached to it.
Can I read the sign?
Nope, you cannot read it because it seems to be written in, for the lack of a better word, in feet.
Well, this is going to be inconvenient.
Yeah, it is written in some kind of what you assume is a language, but it is weirdly enough, it uses like Pokemon paw prints as a language.
Could I attempt something to roll to see if I could decipher it?
That would be a straight logic.
Well, I've got 2 in logic, so I'll try that.
Oh.
Those just fell straight down.
You cannot make a lick of sense of this.
Left paw, right paw, left to left. Is this like a hokey pokey dance? Just kinda mimic the paw motions, like eh. I'm gonna call down into the cave. Hello?
No reply.
Is the cave large enough for me to enter?
It is large enough for you to enter, and it is large enough that you cannot see the end of it.
Oh boy. Well, it looks like we're going on an adventure.
And by that we mean a mystery dungeon. Haha! Haha, fool! You walk into the trap.
I've activated your Alucard.
Alright, so, do you remember how this is done?
Vaguely. It has been a hot minute.
Alright, so, choose the first tile from here.
Where? Shoot.
Oh god! No, 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 choose a different one. That's a terrible, terrible tile to start on. Oh god! Why can you not just get something normal? Okay, whatever. This is better than the other one. Oh god. Alright, so you find yourself within the cavern system. When you look back, the path that you entered with is gone.
Ah, that's great.
Something within you stirs. You feel you feel yourself in danger.
Ah, great. Well, I take it there's a cliff here in front of me?
Yes, there's a pretty big cliff over here where you have to like go up. It is a 2 difficulty climb. There's a 1 difficulty jump here, or you can just go this way.
You know what? I've got sharp metal claws. I'm gonna try to climb.
Alright, for climbing, you roll me dexterity plus survival plus athletic.
Can I justify using strength as I'm using my claws to dig in?
Nope, because there's specific moves that allow you to do that. There's also abilities that allow you to do that.
So you said that was strength and which one?
No, dexterity plus
Dexterity.
dexterity, survival, athletics.
Well, I got 3 dice on that at least.
No, you need to get 2 passes.
Or no, not that
Oh,
one.
what
This
was
one.
that?
Actually, roll.
And you got 2 passes. Right.
I hit the wrong key and it shifted them instead of rolling them.
Okay, give me a second to like get rid of snap. There we go. So you climb over here and you can see a path ahead of you. There's also a path underneath you and another path underneath you.
So I could drop down or keep going. I'm gonna keep going.
Alright, in that case, find a new tile. Everyone's favorite tile.
Yes.
The omnidirectional tile.
The tile that just works. There you go. Alright. So, you find kind of like a crossroads area that leads many different paths.
Well, at least it gives me options.
Yeah, it gives you so many that you're almost getting options paralysis.
Well, I think I'm gonna just stick to the right and I'll take from where I entered, so I'm gonna go that way.
Okay, find a tile. Yep. I will position it. There we go. You make your way onto this tile, and now I need you to roll me a d6.
Two.
Oh boy, roll me a d6.
5.
And one more d6.
2.
Alright. So, as you enter here, you suddenly are getting a feeling of, again, being in somewhat of a danger. As you can see that over here are Pokemon. And these Pokemon are not, are very obviously not Pokemon that are like those shaman that you saw before. You did some fighting back in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what a Pokemon looks like when it's ready to fight.
They are not meek.
Indeed.
Oh boy.
You can see... Wait a second. I need to double check if... Okay. You can see... Actually, no, those are not the Sandshrews, those are the Whoopers. Oops. You can see two... Not Sandshrews. You can see two... Whoopers.
Oh, that is potentially dangerous.
Yeah. It seems that you have entered their territory and are ready for a fight.
Well, you know, even if they've got some sort of wider move, they're whoopers, so that it'll shouldn't be too difficult. So I'll take an aggressive stance too.
Oh boy. Well, you do have a move that you can do, so what would you like to do?
I'm gonna start off with Harden.
You are not in combat yet.
Oh.
Basically, you have a move, you can walk into them and do a fight, or you can move away.
I'll move into them.
Okay. Alright, so we actually move onto the combat arena. This is good. This means you can refreshen yourself on combat, considering your previous group barely did any combat.
Right?
Alright. So, you basically roll for initiative right now. You have 2 initiative die, so roll them. And I need to roll for the Whoopers.
I got a 3 and a 1.
3 and a 1?
Yes.
That means you have 0.
Alright.
Type it in chat. Alright. Well, do Whoopers both go 2? So they will both go ahead of you.
That's okay. I will let them come at me.
Whooper. Aggron. There's the sequence. Alright, so. Take a guess what the first Whooper is going to do.
Tackle.
No, it's going to use a water gun.
Ah, water gun. Great.
Alright. Give me a moment. Alright. You roll your evasion die, and I will roll accuracy die.
Okay.
Okay, I have 3 passes here.
I have 3 1s.
Oh god. Alright, that means the Whooper now rolls for damage.
Mm-hmm.
It got 2 damage. This is a water type move. Are you weak to water?
I am regular weak to water.
Oh, so it's double damage. Okay. So it's 2. Give me a second, I'm calculating the damage. What's your special defense, by the way?
4.
Okay. So it is... so it is this plus 1. That's 3. That's double. This is 6. And you have special defense 4, so you take 2 damage.
Alright.
Right. The other Wooper is going to... Give me a second. It is going to tail whip you. You can roll evasion.
I will do so.
Okay.
I think that's 0 because I got 1 success but 1 1.
No. You basically just count the successes and the fails.
Oh,
Like, what did you get? I don't see it. You have like meso die here. Okay, that means you got 1 success.
1 success. All right.
Okay, so he got 2 successes on accuracy, so he beats you.
All right.
Okay, he will lower your defenses by 1.
That's not nice.
Alright, now it's your turn.
3 and 3. Well, you want what? The one that used water gun on me, I want a headbutt.
Alright. Then you look at the move, right? And it tells you what's your accuracy. Roll those dice that are your accuracy.
Dexterity, fight, and brawl. So 3 dice.
And Wooper has 3 evasion die. Okay.
I think that's 1 success.
What did you roll?
3 was my high roll.
Okay. 1 to 3 is fail.
Well, then I failed.
4 to 6 is pass. Well, in that case, he evades.
Alright.
Top of the line. Well, he water guns. Roll me evasion.
That's 2 success.
He had 3 passes. That means he hits. Okay, rolling damage. Okay, that is 1 plus 1. That doesn't do any damage to you.
Okay.
If he rolls lower than his maximum damage, he literally cannot do damage to you. Alright.
Alright.
The other one... Oh wait, you have 3 defense, right?
Did it lower both physical and special?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Then I only have 3 defense right now.
Okay, in that case, he did 1 damage to you.
Alright. And the other one?
The other one is going to tail whip you again.
That's 3 successes.
You dodge it. Alright. You. Also, the idea of Aggron dodging an attack is hilarious to me.
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and headbutt the water gunner again.
Alright. Well, you know what to do.
2 successes.
He failed completely. That means now we go to damage. So you read, it is your, you basically roll your strength, which is gonna be your damage die, and then the +3 is just damage.
So 3 plus 3 dice.
No, the 3 is damage, it's already added, no matter what, you will do that.
Well, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. At 3.
Oh,
plus
yeah,
3
that's what
dice.
you mean. Yeah, sorry.
So that's a total of 5.
Yeah, so you do 5 damage. And what is the special effect on it? Give me a second. Roll 3 chance die to flinch. Make all random encounters when hitting trees. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, you can in the games you could use headbutt on trees to potentially get a random encounter.
I had no idea. Okay, so give me a second. Could you type in chat that you did 5 damage?
Yep. Let's see.
There we go.
That was,
That was very loud, by the way.
yeah.
Also, roll me 3 die. And let's see if he flinches.
Tell Christina I said hi.
Harry says hi.
And he flinches! Okay, so next turn he will not be able to do anything, and you did 5 damage to him. He has 1 defense. He's down! Just like that.
The flinch was almost superfluous.
Yes, it was literally pointless. Now, he's down, but he's not bleeding out. He's at 0 HP.
Oh, right.
Alright. Whooper. He's going to water gun you.
Not gonna tail whip me anymore.
Alright. Roll your evasion.
Yep. 1 success.
He beats you. Alright. Rolling for damage. That is 1, 2... That is 4 times 2, that is 8. That is 8 damage. Holy shit. You have 3 defense, so that's 5 ouch.
Wow, they rolled high on that.
Yep. Alright, so you are now under 50% HP.
Yep.
That means, do we have pain penalization die on this thing? Oh god. Did I not add pain penalization anywhere here? Oh wait, okay, so go to your status.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of healthy, type in pain penalization or pain 1. This means that for all of your rolls, until you heal beyond 50%, you lose 1 die.
Ouch.
Yes. But yeah, that was the Whooper's turn.
Jeebus. Part of me wants to harden to get my defense up, but I mean, if they just get enough damage through, that might just be pointless. Yeah, I'll go all in. I'm just gonna try a headbutt.
All right. So roll your accuracy minus 1 die.
Yep. That's 1 success.
It is 1 success here as well, and in Pokerole you have to hit the DC, not go beyond it. So yeah, you hit.
All right. Do I also roll 1 less dice for damage then?
Yes.
Okay. That's 1 success plus 3, so that's 4.
And he's down. Alright, holy shit. Someone had an intro and they actually fought? Give me a sec, I need to check how this XP works. That tells you everything that you need to know about, like, how the previous group does fighting. Give me a moment. Where do we have the rules for XP? Where is it?
That was a dangerous fight.
Yeah, that was like very dangerous fight. Like I was actually heavily worried there.
And here you were thinking that nothing would touch him.
Yeah. Okay, this was they were level 4, so you got 1 XP for each.
Oof. 2 and 2. Alright.
Alright. So, you clear the fight. That was a very dangerous fight.
Yes. I guess I could check them to see if they had anything on them.
Give me a second. Are they supposed to have... Yeah, they each have an oranberry.
How much does that heal?
I will put it on the table in a moment.
Okay.
Yep, you find these items after the battle.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take both of them.
At least they didn't use ground type moves on you.
Oh yeah, fun fact, the other Pokemon that spawns here is a Sandshrew.
Oh gosh.
I just realized that this is like actually anus for you.
I'm gonna eat one of these berries at least.
Alright. That means you can increase your
now.
HP by 1.
And
Can I heal by eating other things?
No.
No.
The reason orange berries heal you is because they are literally like healing magical bullshit.
Was also the fruits that they provided me earlier, was that enough to actually feed me for the day?
Yes.
And are these whoopers dead or they're just unconscious right now?
They're unconscious. You got both of them to 0 HP, that means they go down unconscious.
If I leave them here, are they eventually just going to die, is the question.
I mean, you wouldn't know.
Well, I'm going to know the answer anyway, so I'm just going to tackle them and eat them.
Wow.
I'm an omnivore.
So okay with that as a human, eh?
You know, he has come to terms with this is either a hallucination or he is legitimately a Pokemon, and he needs to eat if he's legitimately a Pokemon.
Well...
He's seen his Aggron eat other Pokemon before, so...
Alright. You eat them. That's all I can say to that, you eat them.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Now I
feel...
don't have to-
It doesn't feel very good because they are water/ground.
Two things I'm weak to, yes.
Yeah, so it would not feel very good to eat. You're definitely,
That's
after
why-
the first one, you're definitely getting a feeling that Aggrons usually don't eat those.
Nope, but it's something, and now they won't be behind me.
Oh gosh.
I was
going
very
to-
worried they were going to use a ground type move on you.
They don't actually start with a ground type move.
and Whoopers don't learn those till much higher level, usually right before they evolve.
Yeah,
I was
like-
still worried.
Like, they start with Water Gun. They start with Water Gun and Tail Whip. That's it. They learn Mud Shot at level 8.
Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and eat the other Oranberry, actually, so go ahead and hand that back.
Okay.
Half for me is going to be at 6 since my HP is at 11, is it right?
Yes.
I need to find some more healing items then. I guess I'm going to continue then.
Alright, where do you wish to continue?
Down the path in front of me.
Can I?
Yep, I was just grabbing it and shifting it.
Yeah, you can just let go and I can do it much more precise. Alright, so, it's time to explain these. In this dungeon, these mean that there's like rocks. You can see beyond that there is a path beyond the rocks, but you would have to use your strength in order to break down the path.
Oh no, I would have to use my strength to get through.
Yeah.
Except for I'm taking a penalty on my rolls right now.
Yup.
So. Is that the only thing here, or?
But there's also a path, you know, this way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt my strength and see if I can break through.
Alright, you roll me strength plus fight plus brawl. Actually, strength plus fight plus brawl would be 4 die, not 3.
Yes, but I'm.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So that's 1 success.
Well, that's good enough. You break through. That means this path forever is open.
Woo! And trade decrepit. There we go.
Oh god, no,
Oh,
not
boy.
this. Alright, you enter another room. I need you to roll me a d6.
Oh no. 1.
Ooh, okay. I need you to roll me insight plus survival plus alert.
Insight plus survival plus alert. So with 1 less die. That's 1 success.
Well, 1 success is good enough to see it, but you do not know what it is. You see a strange mechanism over here. You have no idea what it is.
Can I go closer to it and examine it more?
No, because if you could go closer to it, it will activate.
You're kind of heavy.
I'm kind of heavy and I'm kind of hurt. So I'll come back to this when I'm not so hurt. I'm gonna go back and try the other path above.
Alright, so you make a move over here. That is another move. See, I need to be counting your moves.
Mhm.
And what do you want to do now?
We're gonna go up.
Oh god!
Oh.
No, that is
no.
that is nightmares. That's like one of the worst things you can actually possibly get. So, when you enter this room, you look down and you do not see the end of this hole.
Oh boy.
You are pretty sure if you fall here, you will die.
Yeah. Is this a climb for this
Yes,
exit on the corner?
yeah. From where you are, that is a climb. It is a 2
Uh.
difficulty climb.
And me with one less die.
Everything just got a little bit harder.
Just a smidgen. You know what? Does this count as a path I could go for this diagonal?
Yes,
You know
as
what?
long
Let's
as you
go
find
ahead-
a tile that connects there.
You know what? I will go ahead and
Well, you need to
check.
go back,
Yep, go back.
and that means I need you to roll me a d6.
Oh. 3.
All right, 3. That is. That is. Okay, roll me one more d6 to see which it is.
4.
Okay. What's your favorite element?
Probably ice.
You just had to choose ice. God damn it. do I have the thing for that here? God damn it. I don't have a ice stone in this. There's leaf stone, but no ice stone.
I mean, grass is my second favorite.
You okay with grass?
Yeah.
So, you find an event. Second, I need to get an event location. There we go. So, you can see a thing here that you didn't notice before. You can see that there is a little bit of a podium here. You know, just a little, like, you know, podium in a wall. That has what appears to be like a little sculpture of some kind of sleeping grass-type Pokemon. It kind of looks like a Leafeon, actually. And right on the podium, you can see a very familiar stone to you. It is a leaf stone. It seems like it would be incredibly easy to just take it.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'll go ahead and take it.
Alright, you take it. By the way, you don't have a backpack, so you have to have it in your held item.
Yup.
And the eyes on the sculpture open up and light up.
Oh, hi there, little friend.
It doesn't react to you in any way. It is very obviously just a sculpture.
You just stay there and be a good sculpture, all right? And I'm gonna go check the other diagonal.
All right.
Come on.
Oh, that's basically a dead end.
Yeah, but who
Right.
knows? There might be something in the room.
Right, you go in. And roll me a d6.
Do it.
I got a 6.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Roll me another d6.
4.
That is to the left, and one more.
5.
Reroll. This is a small-sized dungeon, that means 5 cannot be.
6.
That is sadly also a reroll.
4.
Okay, it is to the left, 4 tiles from here. Find a tile. Orient it in any way you want.
Let's go with that orientation.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, you're now aware of where you need to go.
Oh,
You need to get here.
that's the exit?
That's the exit.
Looks like I'm backtracking then.
Yeah, so you get here and you see what appears to be a makeshift drawn map. And it points to this specific location.
Well, I guess I'll make my way that way.
I would just imagine the missing sections are just like scratched out or something.
Yeah.
Or scribbles.
Honestly, the idea of like having a map within a mystery dungeon is strange anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm guessing I'm going back to the room that I fought the Whoopers in.
Yep. You need to pay attention how many moves you are making after activating the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh no.
Are you weak to grass types?
No, actually.
Okay, good.
I am entirely neutral towards them.
Are you not super effective against anything, by the way?
I'm immune to poison.
Give me a second.
Trying to
You're
double-check.
steel. You're super
Steel and
effective. You're super effective against fairy, rock, and ice.
Yup.
And his ground, since I'm also ground, is super effective against electric, fire,
I
poison,
am
rock,
not
and
ground.
steel.
I am
But you
not
have
ground.
a ground. But you have a ground move.
Yeah, actually, it matters much less. It matters much more about your moves. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, so.
So
That's
right
why
now
I
you're
like
normal.
Yeah.
That's why I'm keeping track of ground, dragon, and steel moves, even though I probably won't be getting that one steel move, but who knows?
Anyway,
Yeah, I'm going to the Whooper room. Do I need to roll for this, or?
no.
Okay. I probably should try to make my way to the exit, so I guess I'm going to the initial room I started in.
Okay, that is another move.
I have
What?
rock too.
Alright. By the way, if you want to go down this, it is a too difficult to jump down. Just know that if you fail once, it doesn't do anything to you because it's just a jump down. If you fail twice, it will hurt you.
Okay.
It's the same as climbing. It's the same roll.
Yep. Which is 2 dice for me now instead of 3.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go for it. That's a success.
Alright, so you do fail and you fall on your butt. It doesn't actually do anything to you. It just hurts a little.
Alright. And I guess I'm going to go...
Also, it is time to do the thing. So, as you fall on your butt, in the distance, in the general direction of the... Remember that sculpture that opened its eyes?
Uh-huh.
You suddenly hear a very loud noise.
Sound like an a Leafeon cry?
Yeah, give me a second. I need to figure out something here. I'm really surprised that you guys finally got this event. This event is really cool. It's actually an event I totally stole from Explorers of Sky.
Oh boy.
Okay, give me a second. So yeah, you hear a loud this.
I hope that's not hostile.
Well, about that.
Oh. I'm guessing it's just going to be moving towards me every turn.
Every other turn, actually.
Oh.
But yeah.
Well, who knows? I might get lucky. I guess I'm going to go to the diagonal.
Alright, find a tile. Yeah, very lucky. That could have been a dead end.
Like my first ever intro.
Oh god, let's not even talk about that. Right, you make your way here. Boom, boom, boom. Again, over here is like rocks, basically.
I'm going to go towards the exit.
Alright. That
Nice.
sucks. That sucks.
Does it?
Yeah, because look, there's a wall here.
Oh, I didn't even see
This is a
wall.
fucking dead end.
Yep.
No matter how you turn it, it's a dead end.
I mean, I still have to go into it though, right?
Yes. Also, I need you to roll me a d6. So I can now
That's a
connect
1?
this. A 1?
Yes.
I believe 1 is... roll me for traps. Roll me insight plus survival plus alert.
That's 1 success.
Well, that means you see it, but you do not know what it is.
Is it back the way I came?
Yep.
Well,
The book specifically states that I'm supposed to put it in the most inconvenient place possible.
So I can either try to go back, or can I make it this jump here on this corner?
Yes, it is a 1 difficulty jump. Just know that if you fall there, you will fall straight into the trap.
I mean, I guess it's worth a try.
Also, because this is your second move, the Leafian gets to move. It's coming.
Alright, well, hopefully it'll have to go through a trap as well now.
Actually, yes, it does have to go through the trap.
Oh lord, he coming.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
I'm going to try and leap across to the gap there.
Alright. Well, roll me for jumping.
That's 1 success.
That is exactly the 1 success you needed. You are now here.
I'm going to go up.
Alright. Oh god, I thought that's gonna be a dead end. Oh shit,
Same.
it is! It is a dead end, because there's only
Well-
one way. Actually, no, you could put
No,
it...
he
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, you could put it there.
Yeah.
I'll fix that, don't worry.
That's going to be the best option there.
Yeah, that was almost a dead end. Oh my god. Okay, give me a second. Tile, move, move. Leafian gets to move.
And it has to deal with its own, drop as well.
Yeah, give me a second. I need to unlock him because... there we go. Alright. What now? Also, give me a second. No, it is not time for that thing yet. Okay, go.
I guess I'm going to go over.
Yep, that's kind of the only way you can go, really. Oh, that actually kind of connects it.
Yep, I just have a barricade I've got get through, I think.
Yep. Alright, you make your way here. You're gonna have to roll me a d6, though.
4.
4. Alright. So, as you make your way over here, you suddenly hear the sound of wings, flapping as a Pidgeotto shows up.
Does it seem hostile?
It lands in front of the rocks in front of you and says, "Ah, hello there.
Hi.
You seem to be new here.
Yes.
Ah, well, you also look a little worse for wear.
Yeah, I I got the worst end of 2 whoopers.
He looks further into the dungeon and says, and I also think that there's a Leafian hunting you.
Yeah, I don't think it appreciated me finding a leaf stone.
You know what you need right now?
To get through those rocks.
You need someone to help you.
I mean, if you're offering help, I'm not going to turn it down.
Well, I sure am offering help, but I do need you to give me something to eat.
I don't have anything to eat.
Oh, well, in case you do get something to eat, all you have to do is whistle and I will help you with jumps and climbs and such.
Oh, well, if I come across food, I will do that.
Alright. Well, toodles and try not to die.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And he flies off.
All right.
Considering how he helps you, how?
Don't worry about it. We don't question this. He has the fly move.
How does a Pidgey fly a trainer across the world?
Yeah. Again,
Okay.
it's weird magical bullshit. It's the fly move. He has the fly HM.
A human is like at most like a really fat human is like 220. You are almost 4 times that.
Okay, but also compare that to a Pidgey.
The Pidgey line gets significantly larger with each evolution.
Yep, especially Pidgey. Pidgey is like massive.
Right, so it's a strength plus brawl or fight plus brawl to
Yeah,
get through the rocks.
It is strength plus fight plus brawl.
Well, I get to roll my 3 dice then. That's 1 success.
That is good enough. You break through. Yeah. And now you're on 20. That means I get to roll a d6.
Oh no.
Okay. In that case, roll me a d6, please.
I'm the scared.
Oh,
That's a
God. Okay, roll me another d6. Oh,
3.
boy. So, as you get over here, on the other side, you can see an enemy.
Can I tell what it is?
You will not like what I'm about to tell you.
It's a sand shrew.
It's not just one Sandshrew.
Oh no.
It is
Oh, no.
actually the worst case scenario.
It's 6 sand shrew.
No, the worst case scenario in this dungeon is 3.
Now might be the time to try to be diplomatic.
Are they immediately aggressive?
They are in a fighting stance.
I may have to find a long way around. I am in no position to fight.
Yeah, you can see one of the Sandshrews, just pointing at you, and you're pretty sure what he's doing is some kind of rude gesture. They also look hungry, by the way.
I could throw the leaf stone at them and see if the Leafeon goes after the leaf stone, or if it's marked on me.
Or you could even try to trade it for passage through them and not tell them that where you got it.
You know what? I'm going to hold up the leaf stone as an offer.
What is that?
A shiny rock.
What does it do?
It reflects the light when it comes through.
They just look at each other. Alright, I'm gonna need you to roll me. I'm gonna need you to roll me... What is it? I'm gonna need you to roll me smart plus contest plus etiquette.
Okay, I get to roll a die on that. I got 1 success.
And all of them get to roll their own smart.
Hopefully they'll realize it's
Ah,
value
no,
and
one of
go.
them got it. Alright, so 2 of them look like, yeah, that's a shiny stone. And then one of them says, I don't know, it kind of looks like that stone in the podium with the sculpture of the Leafeon that we were told not to touch. And then they both look at him and like, oh yeah, it kind of looks like that, doesn't it?
You're not supposed to touch that?
No, it summons the spirit of the long-dead Leafeon that protects this mystery dungeon.
Oh. Well, maybe you guys should go put it back then.
No, we are not touching that, that's scary.
Well, I'm holding it, so you probably don't want to touch me.
They just look at each other and like... We could also just give you to the Leafeon.
You could. But if you have it, or have me, Leafeon still might attack you.
You do make sense there.
But if you just let me pass through, I'll be gone, and the Leafeon won't have anything to chase. Or it'll just chase me out, and it won't even be here anymore.
Yeah, guys, I think he's making sense. Yeah, he's making sense. We don't want to bother the Leafeon.
Yeah, okay. So can I just pass through?
Yep. Without saying anything else, they scatter.
Oh, that was a very scary situation.
And I move into the room.
Yeah. By the way, do you wanna hear what the Leafeon rolls to climb down?
It rolls 6 dice.
Okay. Give me a second. I need to clone.
I'm scared.
Okay. Listen to this, guys.
Oh god.
That sounds like 7 dice?
That was 7, yes.
Oh boy.
Spot on.
That's a level 22 Leafeon.
Oh. I don't want to fight that.
That's a level, that's a magic leaf Leafeon.
Alright, what's the difficulty to get onto this platform right over here? It looks like there's like a little ledge that over it.
That is too difficult to jump.
Alright, it's 2 dice for me right now.
Yeah, that means that if you fail twice, you will get 1 damage.
That's 1 success.
Alright, that means you jump over, you struggle a little bit, it will waste your movement, but you make it over.
That's okay.
And Leafeon moves on. Alright.
There's an exit right there.
Yeah, you can see what appears to be a way up.
I will take the way up.
Alright. You take the way up? You climb, so you only now realize that you are at the peak of the mountain.
Oh.
This whole time you were actually moving up.
Well, that's good to know.
And yeah, as you reach the peak of the mountain, at the end of, at the very end of this, of the peak, of the summit, right? You can see a Pokemon. A yellow Pokemon overseeing what appears to be the rising sun.
Are you the wise Pokemon of the mountain?
You can see you can see him definitely react to you saying this, and end of session.
Oof. I think it's a good thing that I decided to make myself a fully evolved Pokemon because I survived, what was that, 8 damage?
Yes, so let's just say that I definitely designed this before I knew you were gonna be Aggron. And see, Whoopers and Centuries are considered pretty low-level, not very damaging Pokemon, except in your situation, they were kind of fucking deadly.
So were the Sandshrews.
Congrats on surviving.
I'm sure the Sandshrews probably also had Mud Slap, which would have been really nasty.
Oh, you will not know. You will not know now.
Yep.
By the way, if you went to the other place, right? This is what you would be fighting.
Oh, that would have been so much better.
I know! Well, except for the fact that your normal moves would not do anything to Litwick.
But my ground type Mud Slap would.
Yes.
That would deal double damage.
Yep.
Wait, why was that tagged in this move?
Intros?
Okay.
I mean, I like listening to your guys' intros.
Alright, so, congratulations. Give yourself 2 XP for surviving the session.
Woo, I'm at 4 already.
Overachiever over here.
I mean, it only cost me more than half my HP.
Yeah, and you've also killed your first Pokemon.
And I have a leaf stone.
Murderer.
Murderer.
Oh, were
I
you
think
here,
that's-
Mono, for me to eat the Pokemon too?
Yeah.
Okay.
You consumed
think-
them.
I think that's the first official actually death in any of our sessions.
Yeah, this is the first time anyone has actually killed. Also, oh my god, I cannot believe it was your character who was barely alive that got the Leafian event. Like, I was honestly surprised that you even picked up that stone, because, like, if anything, when we were, like, putting together that event, right, I remember Datrix was just like, yeah, no one's ever gonna take this stone, I mean, it's so obvious.
It was, but I also got the feeling like you want to see this event go off. I was like, you know what? I'm a researcher. I'm a curious sort. I've made him to be very curious, so hey, who knows? Maybe he could trade it for something useful. He was
Yep.
kind of thinking maybe I could trade this for healing items outside of here.
Yeah, potentially, I mean, Leaf Stone is kinda fucking valuable. In the games, it sells, I believe, for 5,000 Pokecash.
Close enough. It's 4,900.
Okay.
If he were to have to fight that Sylveon, or that Leafeon, do you pretty much play it like normal Leafeon, or does it have like special things for being a spirit?
It is a Leafian that has a ghost as part of its typing.
That's kind of
Oh.
badass.
That is badass.
And also, I would have been screwed 4 ways to Sunday.
Yes. I mean, to be honest, this Leafian has 14 HP.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I only had 3 at the time, or 5 at the time.
Yeah, so, like, this was definitely not a fight you were meant to do. Though there is a reward if you do beat him.
I'm sure there probably is, and if I was, full strength, does my defense go back to normal after the combat?
After the dungeon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't go back after the combat, it does go back after the dungeon is done.
Could I use Harden any time to bring that up?
Yes, actually.
Oh, so I probably could have just fixed that on my own while I was traveling.
Yeah, not to mention you could have literally just been hardening every move.
Oh, I did not realize that. I will probably be doing that moving forward.
Yeah, like,
Tank.
in my Mystery Dungeon DX playthrough that I'm playing together with my streams of the main first game, right? I have a Pokemon that literally knows Harden, and the first thing I do on every floor of a new dungeon is Harden 5 times in order to just up my defense to absolute stratosphere.
Oh, also, the vein of where I'm having my character come from Pokemon universe, I'm taking more the manga more than the anime or games.
Okay.
They're a bit more brutal in that. Like Ash's Charizard almost kills another Charizard.
Alright, so I'm going to end the stream here and I'm gonna restart it for Aries' session. Aries, are you mentally prepared?
Yes.
Is your character sheet ready?
90%. I have one question I need to ask you about.
Do it.
So, I happen to have grass and water as both a weakness and a resistance.
That
Because
means they're
it's
like
neutral.
yeah, that means it's neutral.
Okay, so they do
Yeah,
cancel out.
How do you have that? Do you have that?
No, it's because my character is ground and dragon, and like I think it's dragon that's weak to like grass and water, but
Nope,
ground
other way around.
is.
Dragon is weak to ice. And dragon.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
dragon is strong against grass, fire, and water.
Well, I'm talking about being weak to specifically. I already got all my super effectives typed out up here for.
Anyway,
whichever
I'm going
moves they
to.
use.
I'm just gonna jump in and end the stream, and we are gonna be restarting the stream in a few minutes because I need to go on the toilet super quick. So be right back.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna have dinner